Hello everybody, how's it going? Welcome in. Thank you for the resub, Minion, I appreciate it. And 45 stream streak for Nathan, that is insane. Thank you, dude. Also, welcome in, Nathan, Minion, Ghost, Water Ghost, and Emmy Raiders, I guess, as well. How's it going? Welcome in, guys. We are on Skyblock Kingdoms again today. We're going to be working on our pillars to spawn since we didn't get to last night. Bun, welcome in. How are you doing? I know you're sick, but how are you doing other than that? It's been a while since I talked to you. Kingelffe, thanks for the resub. I appreciate it, my dude. And you just started a hype train. That was quick. All right, let's do this here. Blub. Whoa, bucko. You can't just say ghost. You have to say it's water ghost. Yes, I corrected myself. I'm good. But yeah, welcome in, guys. Like I said, we're going to do some building today. I have done a little bit of work last night doing some more pillars. We're going to work on the undersides of some of them today. So let me sleep the night away first. Also, how's the rest of your stream, Emmy? I wasn't there for the last, like, half hour or so. But yeah, I built some more pillars going out this way so that we have some more stuff to work off of. We're going to work on these bottom parts with the tuff today. New to the streams. Hey, Elfie. How's it going? Not Foo? Not Foo? I don't know how you want me to say your name. I always shorten names because I always mess them up. But yeah, welcome in. Busy with work, birthdays, and stuff like that. You and Elfie stream. Thanks. But yeah, let's grab ourselves some tuff. Not food? Okay. Cool. I will keep that in mind. But yeah, let's grab some tuff here. We're gonna need basically just tuff. Welcome in, Jinx. How you doing? And we're going to make some tough bricks. Let's just do that. There we go. Quite a few to work with. Still kind of tired from all of those streams yesterday. That is fair. There was a lot of streams yesterday and the day before. I think most of the Skyblockers would also agree and say that they're tired from them too. All right, Fredbert, let's go to work. The happy ghasts are useful, but they are very clunky. They're hard to use sometimes. Here we go. But yeah, oh, you know, I forgot to make walls. Can you say something scary? Boo. Ah. Was that scary enough for you? Or do you need it to be scarier? Boo. There we go. I think that was much scarier. Let's get 3 stacks of walls. And we'll grab a little bit more tuff. There we go. Cool. Now we can go to work. But yeah, to answer your question, Nathan, our clocks turn back this coming weekend. And for the first time in like 3 years, it's not during the Extra Life stream. Because yeah, usually it winds up being during the Extra Life stream, which kind of sucks. I can say something scary. Taxes, you know what? That is pretty scary. Early streams all week. Yeah, exactly, because you're only 4 hours difference right now, I think, right? from EST. We want to go for a bunch of different lengths and heights and stuff like that. So we'll go down to there for that. I'm thinking maybe out here around this 3x3 or maybe that 3x3 will go a little bit further down than the furthest one. So that one will take a lot of blocks. 9:30 for you right now? Okay. Hey, that's not bad. 5 stream streak for Water Ghost. Nice, congratulations. Congrats. Hey, and a 5 stream streak for Giffo as well. We want to make sure to get kind of a cool pattern going on with the bricks and the regular tough, so I'm trying to be wary of how much I place in one spot. Okay, how far down do we want this one to go? We could have this one just be really short. We haven't had a short 3x3 yet. We all on streaks today. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, I think that would be good. Hey, 5 stream streak for January as well. Oh no, it's catching. Everyone is doing the same thing today. We got a bunch of copycats. Let's do a really short one here. We haven't had one of those yet. And then let's just replace one of those with these. Do something kind of like that. This just makes it look a little rougher. There we go. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. And then we'll start going longer again. So we'll go somewhere probably between the two here. 7 stream streak for Vex. Nice. And you know what? We love to see Bounce and Derps as well. Hello, hello. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Watching 2 streams at once today. Nice. I assume the other person you're watching is probably Viking. I have to keep telling myself, shift does not make the gas go down. I've almost walked off the edge so many times like that. Love Viking? Yeah, Viking he's an awesome streamer. He's a little stinky, but you know. Can't really help that, can we? Hey, Bun Bun, thank you for the resub. I appreciate it. Working on reestablishing that streak, are ya? Whoops. I just lurk here and actually watch an Athra because he's cooler than LP. Wow, I see how it is. Not like you've known me for like 5 years or anything like that. You know, it's cool, it's cool, it's cool. Oops. Oh, Viking did the same thing. You ever do my fish yesterday? I do not remember. But honestly, probably not. What do you want your fish named again? I still have to do Albie's fish as well. I don't think I wound up getting around to Albie's. Why did I say that? I don't know. Why did you say that? Vintage over king? I don't think so. You know the rule for the fish. It has to be nice. It can be goofy. Nothing wrong with goofy. Elfie is greater than everyone? Well, I don't know about that either. That might be a little bit of a stretch. Hydrate. Thank you, Orange Panda. How's it going? Not there. I think I need some more stone brick here, or tough brick, sorry, not stone brick. I fell asleep during your part of the Skyblock Kingdoms stream weekend. I was trying to power through past my bedtime. Not a representation of your entertainment value. May I ask what you put in the treat bag? I put a Swedish fish in the treat bag. You know, I thought it was a good representation of myself and what we did on stream yesterday, so, you know. But yeah, it was a late stream weekend, so I totally get you you falling asleep during the stream. Gotta get tea? Sounds good, Emmy. Alright, yeah, that's looking pretty good. I feel like, yeah, this 3x3 here, I want it to go further down than this one. We need to start getting some more dimension in here. So let's work on that one next. It's going to take a little while. This project, it's going to take so long, but it's going to be a cool bridge to spawn. I have to turn the whole stream into a replay for a video. Oof. Whew, barely caught that sneeze. Alright, we're good. But yeah, usually today is my Forever World day. but I'm working on something over there that, you know, is going to be for my next video, so didn't want to give it away or anything yet. So we're on Skyblock Kingdoms today. Also, that way I don't have to make a huge plan for stream. I can just kind of do the things that I need to do anyways. 2 hour and 25-minute replay. Child's play. Also, I would strongly suggest switching over to flashback if you haven't already, Emmy. Flashback is just better than replay in every way. Yeah, look up flashback mod. It's similar to replay, but it has way better performance and it has a lot of features that replay doesn't have. But the biggest thing for me is just the fact that you know, it's not as taxing on the computer, so it doesn't give you that lag every time you're going back in time or forward in time or anything like that. And also, like, for example, if you're doing a replay and it starts raining like this, you can turn off the rain. Or you can turn off the day-night cycle, so it's always day and you don't have, like, the flashing sun. Because that was always annoying with replay. So yeah, you can alter the weather post recording. But yeah, check it out. It's really easy to use and it's just better than replay in every single way. And if memory serves, you should be able to access the replay files through flashback as long as it's the same version. I don't know if that actually works or not. It looked like it did from my end, but I never actually tried it, so try it before taking my word. Cool, I'll try. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And yeah, it's definitely less painful editing with flashback. Hey, 15 stream streak for Reg. Everyone's hitting their streaks today. Good for you guys. Yeah, Nathan hit a 45 stream streak today. Stan or something. Yeah, 45. Sunlight, welcome in. How you doing? So around here, we probably want to start throwing in some walls. So it starts to look a little bit cracked down here. But just every so often. I had a really big one once, but Twitch glitched and I lost it. Sounds like a skill issue to me. I think I was around a 60-ish on Kit's channel, but my Wi-Fi and Twitch, or my Wi-Fi was out and Twitch Mobile doesn't give it back. Oh yeah, Twitch Mobile is kind of weird like that. For some reason, if you watch it on mobile, it doesn't count towards your stream streak. which is really dumb in my opinion. A bad workman always blames his tools. You know, you're not wrong. They're fixing it mostly now. Yeah, that's true. They are rolling out a lot of features for mobile. But I'll remain cautiously optimistic for now. Mobile Twitch is a little bit scuffed in general, so... Cautious optimism is always a good thing, yeah. That it is. It's harder to be disappointed that way, that's for sure. Harder, not impossible. Something I was debating with these, it would be a lot of work, but I think it would be really cool, is closer to the bottom of the world. What if I were to, like, make a bunch of, like, broken pillars down there? Like, make it seem like the top, or the bottoms of these had fallen down into the world? I think that might be kind of cool. Twitch says someone subbed to my stream but didn't tell me who. Eh? I'm trying to think of just more details that I can add to the base, because despite having one of the bigger bases, I have nowhere close to the most detailed base. I think that award right now goes to Jungle, but I definitely want to step up my game on the detail front. So I'm just thinking of different ways to add cool details like that to my base, and having broken pillars down at the bottom of the world underneath these ones might be a way of doing that. It's a small thing, but, you know, it's all the little things that tie it all together. Yeah, for sure. You have enough of those small things, it really does stack up. And that's why Jungle looks so cool right now. They've done so many little things that they all just play together and make an awesome tapestry. Hoping that one of the two of them sleeps, because it's annoying to land the Happy Ghast and then get back on, because the little bugger always tries to fly away on me. He's far from cooperative. Thank you, whoever's sleeping. We're pretty much down to the level of the lowest one so far, so I want to go down another, like, 10, 12 blocks past that, I think. I fully expect this project not to be done until closer to the new year. But especially since we have Elytra now, I think that this path is less important now because there's a lot of people flying. But I know there's also people who have chosen not to use Elytra yet or at all, so I want to make sure that they have a path as well. Not necessarily a safe one, but a path nonetheless. I was considering doing all the tops of the platforms at different heights, but I started game planning that out, and it just seemed like more work than it was worth, so I went with all the same height. Progress is gonna zoom with all the time you're saving with the Elytra, absolutely. Like, even just when you look at going back and forth from the gold farm and the witch farm and everything like that, before it would take me like 2 or so minutes to get back and forth, but now I can just zoom and I'm there. And I go back and forth there all the time, and then having shulkers, that is the big game changer. Like, realistically, I could have lived without an Elytra, but the shulker boxes, that's the big one. And I'm very excited to start building the new island now. I was waiting till I had the Elytra and everything, because I've been waiting to get an Elytra to put Swift Sneak on my pants, which, you know what, maybe we'll do that today as well. Because I really don't want to go ahead and find another one. So I wanted to make sure that I'd be safe if I fell into the void. Yes, shulkers. Alright, I think we're almost at the point where we can start breaking it off here. Maybe we do something kind of like this. Then we go another 3-ish down into the void like that. Alrighty, let's see how that looks from a distance. Okay, yeah, I'm liking that. Alrighty, on to the next pillar. These things do take a lot of time, but it's so worth it. I should tell Kit how I'm doing these, that way she can work on them on her stream too if she's looking for a task. Because, yeah, as you can see, there's still a lot of pillars to do. And I've got to curve this in still to connect up to the bridge. Thinking I want it to connect up around that point there. Hey Lynn, how's it going? So how's my inventory doing? Okay, yeah, we still got blocks. She might be working on the pagoda by the time you're done, or might still be working on the pagoda by the time you're done with these, maybe. We'll see if she's still working on the pagoda by the time I finish the island around the pagoda. but I don't have plans to start that until not this weekend coming up, but the weekend after. So during the extra live stream. That's when I figure I'll be able to start. So the answer to being able to flashback replay is no. Too bad. That would be a good feature to implement. Because honestly, there's a lot of replays that I have that I would love to redo in flashback. Kale, what up? Me crash landing in this stream. It's been a while. How's it going, dude? You can record a new flashback in replay, I'm pretty sure. No? I thought so, but maybe not. You just literally have to let it play out and record it in flashback. Oh, okay. So it's not a direct conversion. It's more of a recording of a recording sort of thing. I wish at very least there was that replay would allow you to open old files in newer versions. Yes. Or flashback, I assume you mean. That is really annoying. That's why I keep all my old mod profiles in case I have to go back and do stuff in replay on those. Or replay. Flashback. I still say replay all the time. I'm good though. Long time no see. How's it been? It's been pretty good, man. I hear things have been pretty good for you too, so yeah, congrats on everything. We should definitely play some games at some point. It's been too long. Both of them, to be honest. You know what? Yeah, that's fair. How far down do I want to go? More games. What up, Ed? Let's make this one a shorter one. So let's break it off like right there-ish. How are you doing today? I'm doing pretty good, man. Yeah, something like that. That works. Do clocks change on the same day for you in all the American time zones? I think so. I'm pretty sure the states change on the same day as us, or at least the states that do observe the time change. I think there's some states that don't now, right? Someone from the states may have to correct me on that. Stop messing with my time. Oh, I feel another sneeze coming on. I really do need to get an emote for me sneezing. That would be a most used one, I think. Hey, Deacon, what's up, dude? There's a few, yeah. Most of Arizona, all of Hawaii, and I think one other state doesn't do it. Ah, okay. Want me to try making one, Elfie? It's all good. I was actually thinking of commissioning someone to do a whole bunch of emotes for me. I was thinking of maybe asking Sky, actually. Because, yeah, she's got commissions open right now. And there's some other emotes that I want to get done as well. So it's been a while. I was thinking actually what I could do is if Sky can pump them out fast enough, maybe get them commissioned this week and then make them a reward for the streamathon. So we hit a certain amount and they unlock. Don't get rid of this one. I make no promises. I've got lots of open slots, I think, for emotes. Actually, yeah. How many open slots do I have for emotes? Let's see. Yeah, I have 12. I have 12 open slots for tier 1s. Hey, look at that, a bot. Smack it. Thanks, Nathan. But yeah, it should be a long time before I have to get rid of any emotes to add new ones. And you know me, I generally keep emotes. I only get rid of them when there's a good reason to. Any derp faces recently? Yeah, we had some derp faces not too long ago. Hey, Fenris, how's it going? Welcome in. How you doing? How's everyone? I'm doing pretty good. We're just working on our pillars to spawn here. We've got a lot of pillars without bottoms right now, so we're gonna work on adding those this stream. And then I'll keep expanding out into the void. And eventually we'll hit spawn. But yeah, I'm liking how this is turning out so far. I do want to try and work out a way to get some light into these. I'm thinking once we find it, glow lichen might be a good way to do it. Just putting on a stream while I do coursework for Friday's class. That is fair. I did put myself on streaming, right? Yes. Forgot to change. He forgot. Let's sleep the night away and restock our inventory. We're gonna need a lot. Anti-aircraft missiles. Hydrate. Alrighty. Cool. I was actually thinking maybe this week. And it's up to you guys. Let me know if this is something that you guys would enjoy. Would you want a stream where I'm not actually on any of my regular worlds, but I'm on my creative world working on my island for Skyblock? Because I do need to put in quite a few more hours on that still, so we could knock out a 2-hour stream just working on that if you guys would be interested in that. See the creative process. If not, totally get it. I'm happy to work on stuff on Skyblock Kingdoms or the not the Forever World, because that's spoiler territory right now. Oh, those are the wrong walls. Those are the wrong ones. Get rid of those. Or the viewer server. We're going to get back to that on Friday as well. I'd be there to bug you anyways. Yay, great. Hey, Jelly, how's it going? Yeah, if that's something that would interest you guys, let me know. Make a poll. You know what? That's not a bad idea. One of the mods in chat, would you guys be able to make a poll for that? Would you be interested in a creative stream working on the Skyblock Island? Yes or no? Whoops. All right. Actually, before I get too far on this one, let's site it out. How far down do we want this to go? I'm thinking maybe around here. That might be good. Polls up. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Can only vote once. Yeah, that's how you get the best results. Otherwise, someone who's super for or super against it is pretty much always going to win if they get their vote in first. Yep, the Nether Island is really coming together too. I don't know if Fool's done any more work on it lately either, because yeah, that's too far away to actually render, so this is just Bobby rendering it right now. There may actually be more work done on it. But yeah, like I was saying last night, I'm really happy that the Nether Kingdom has gone big this season. We're keeping the legacy of a massive Nether Kingdom. Season 3 will have to go big or go home as well. Get 98, welcome in on the YouTube side. How you doing? Alright, it looks like people are in favor of a Creative World stream for Skyblock Kingdoms, so I will keep that in mind. Because, yeah, my girlfriend's a little bit busy this week with doing report cards and whatnot for school, so I may have some time for an extra stream. No promises on that, but yeah, maybe Wednesday's stream, if we don't have an extra stream this week. Maybe Wednesday's stream will convert into a Creative World stream since we did Skyblock Kingdoms today. We will see. Report cards are easy. F for everyone. Yeah, that's how you get fired. It's like, well, clearly you're horrible at your job. Bye-bye. We'll find a new teacher. My labyrinth is going to be massive and very difficult. It's going to be evil. Mwahaha. Wait a minute. Do the dates line up perfectly? Yes, they do. You know what? That's actually really awesome. Because Friday is our viewer server stream, and Friday is also Halloween. So we're going to be able to run the Halloween mazes and stuff like that on Halloween. I just thought of that. Yay! Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back on the creative server. Or, not creative server, the viewer server. I haven't been on in a little bit. I apologize for that. Need to finish the bigger one? Yeah, for sure. Well, you got till Friday. I once spent a week trying to get through a multiplayer maze on a server and map it out. And I never finished. Was it that big? Wow. That's kind of impressive. Going good. How about yourself? I'm doing good. Doing good, Kit. We are just chilling on Skyblock Kingdoms, making some pillars down into the void. Eventually they'll go all the way to spawn, but we're far way off from that, so we gotta just keep chipping away at it. There were so many levels. Oh, there was levels too? Oh man. That's pretty insane. Mine's gonna be 6 levels with different types of mazes. No more spoilers for that. Yeah, for sure. I look forward to running it. It was all these small cubes connected together, so I got a few pieces of graph paper, but they've been lost for a couple of years. The fact that you needed more than one piece of graph paper, that's pretty insane. Although that means that whoever made it did a really good job with the maze. So hats off to them. It's one thing I've never actually tried doing is a maze or a labyrinth or anything like that on Minecraft. It's just one of those things that's never really been a project of mine. Maybe that would be something cool to do at some point. Make like the Maze Runner maze. Water Ghost, thank you for the raid. What were you up to today? How was stream? I want to make one at some point, but my brain wants a map first before anything. That's fair. Hey, loser. Oh. That was the raid message. I would never call you that, King. Yeah, whatever. I don't believe you for a second. Did not mean to place those walls there, but you know what? I think it actually works. It is fine. We're getting to the point where I want to break off this pillar anyways. It was somewhere in this range here. So starting to have it be a bit more broken is a good thing. Hey, Max as well. Thanks for the raid, dude. What are you up to on stream today? Dave, welcome in. How you doing? Playing some Minecraft in my friend's server. That's awesome. Well, I hope you guys had fun. We're on Skyblock Kingdoms today, working on our bridge to spawn. Or more like our very dangerous pillars to spawn, but, you know, details. That went down a bit further than I intended it to, but, you know what, I still think it looks pretty cool. Yeah, I like it. It was live for 4 hours? Nice. How's it going, Dave? Had 5 viewers my entire stream. That's awesome, dude. It's always a good feeling. Womp. Brilliana, how's it going? Welcome in. How are you today? That's a fun sound. Oh yeah, the SpongeBob sound bites are always the best. What does this bridge look like from above? Give me 1 second and I will show you. The answer is pretty cool, actually. Had to take a break from stream, you know? For sure, yeah, 4 hours is a long time. This is what it looks like right now. If we get a good bird's eye view. Wow, I've done far less than I thought I did. Not dangerous at all. No, no, no. I mean, even a horse can pass over this bridge, because a horse can pass over a 1-block gap. You just got to be careful where you're riding it, because it can't pass over a 2-block gap. So, Trog beware. But it looks cool. That's what matters. How does it look from over here in Acacia? If you were standing here. Okay, yeah, that looks sick. That is exactly how I was hoping it would look. Trog's gonna lose another horse. No! I was watching Vikings stream and saw that you were online. That bridge that you're building is awesome. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. I do have some more details that I want to add to it, but I want to get the base design down first. That way you can go all the way from the kingdom to spawn. Then we can start adding in more stuff. Roomba up the lead. And onward. There's something about riding a Happy Ghast in F5 mode that is just so satisfying. Although it's next to impossible to build like this, so I do have to get out of it at some point as well. Why did the lurking message say Gunna is gonna be lurking? Oh, that's because it's broken. I don't know why it's broken, but it is. But yeah, thank you for the lurk, Darthrick. But yeah, it's been broken for a little while. I've been too lazy to fix it because do not walk off the gas, because it's kind of funny. And also, there's some people that it really annoys, and people have not figured it out yet. When when you let it slip to me that something in my stream annoys you, I tend to go out of my way to make sure that it stays in the stream. Just because I'm a troll. Like on my forever world, or not my forever world, my hardcore world, there's one pillar that's off center from the rest of the pillars. Like it's just one block off, and it was really annoying me for a long time, but it was annoying you guys even more. So I decided, you know what, I can suck it up. I'm gonna leave it there forever. Maybe around the same height as this one. That's evil. I know. I know what I am. Viking's gone. Go raid his base. That's how it works, right? Enjoy the rest of your stream, and I'll enjoy 6 hours of sleep. Would really like that 6 to flip to a 9. Yeah, that's fair. Well, I hope you're able to at least get your 6 in. But yeah, for anyone who didn't hear earlier, on either Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, I haven't decided which yet, we're going to be doing a stream on my creative world, working on our Skyblock Kingdoms island. That's going to go underneath and around the pagoda, because I need to get that design done. So we're going to do it together. A little bit further down, and then we'll break it off. He's back. Time to wait 2 hours and 30 minutes to get the flashback recording of the replay of this stream. That sounds fun. Oops. Cries internally. Okay, now we're on to the pillars that I built last night. You can tell because they have no tuff under them. But yeah, I built these ones last night. And he's gone. And he's back. Should I do this one just really short? I feel like a short one's probably in order. Oh, is he having Wi-Fi problems? Yes, not good. Hopefully he figures that out. I think that's fine. And then the next one's a 3x3, so I think we want it to be... Okay, we've either got to go one of two ways. We either want it to be around this level here, or we want it to be super long, like longer than this one, which I think might be the way to go, even though it's going to be kind of annoying. He's just doing stuff? Okay, good. Because I was going to say his ping looks fine, but that's not always a good indicator. Oh, there goes Mig now. Okay, as much as it's going to be kind of annoying, we're going to make this one a long one. It's going to be fine. It's going to be cool, but it's going to be fine. Something about config files and things. Okay. Maybe it's one of his mods. Oops. Just a really bad reporter here. Okay, I go watch TV and knit. Sounds good. Have fun. Yeah, I guess you got a while to wait for that replay to re-record. Start working some walls in here. Not too many up high because that part of the structure is still fine. But having a little bit here and there looks good, I think. Boom. And ba-boom. I suppose I could make the brick walls, but I don't know. I kind of like keeping it to just the regular tuff. Since the walls are supposed to be the areas that are more broken, right? And the idea is that the more, with the texturing anyways, it was at one point all bricks, right? That's kind of worn down, washed away, and that's worn down, washed away, and broken. So having the bricks makes less sense for the walls in terms of how I've done the detailing, I think. let's sleep. I know it's probably tougher for you guys to see at night. I'm actually quite looking forward to doing the top side of the new island, just because, the person that we had in stream last night, Dana, said that they do a lot of stuff with mangroves for their job, so I'm looking forward to picking their brain and figuring out how I can better do the top sides of my island. Because, yeah, all season I've been struggling with how do I make a custom mangrove tree. Because looking at pictures online, they really are just bunches of bushes and sticks. So I've been looking at those going, how the heck do I replicate this? I do not know. Some more walls down here now. Start breaking it a little bit more because we're getting lower in the world. Two here. Ah. Here, a couple more here, and one there. We're getting closer to where we want this one to be. It does take me a long time to make these things. In retrospect, I probably should have picked a simpler design, but at least it looks cool. Super focused. Man, tomorrow myself and the mods are going to be working out all the details for Extra Life. So probably later this week I'll have out an announcement about Extra Life with our goals, our milestones, incentives, all that kind of information you guys are going to need. Hey, Zen, how's it going? Welcome in, welcome in. And I will be announcing those on the Skyblock Kingdoms Discord as well, because the majority of the event will be on Skyblock Kingdoms or be involving members of Skyblock Kingdoms. Because we are going to be doing some non-Minecraft stuff as well. Like, we're going to play some Goose Goose Duck and maybe some Repo. I don't know. We'll figure it out tomorrow what all of our stuff is going to be. And yeah, that'll be in the announcement. But it's going to be a lot of cool stuff. And I want to find a new way to add you guys, or sorry, that's probably not the best way to say it. A new way to represent you guys on Skyblock Kingdoms. So during our last charity stream, we did trees, right? We'll probably do the trees again because we're going to be expanding that island. But I do want to find a new way for you guys to be represented in the server as well. So whether that be armor stands or something, we're going to discuss that tomorrow. See what options we have open to us. That way we can kind of, differentiate between the two events. And we are going to be keeping a spreadsheet as well of all of the donations that we get, because I haven't started it yet, but pretty soon we're going to be starting on the Extra Life Chambers in the viewer server. So there we're going to have a record of every donation that we've ever received for Extra Life. And we'll have a cumulative total as well. So I have records going all the way back to my first Extra Life event in 2020. And I'll be taking those donations into account as well. Everything that is on record will be in those chambers. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But then, also, like I said, I want a way to represent you guys on Skyblock too. But yeah, we're going to be adding a new addition to that island. Building a new sizable chunk, I would say. Stickier than slime. Oh, honey blocks, okay. I'm guessing Viking's doing some sort of farm right now. I think he's doing something to do with ender chests, but I don't know for sure. I'm just going based off the thumbnail that I saw. And there was a lot of ender chests in that. Oops. There we go. He's organizing his ender chest with shulker boxes so he doesn't have to keep moving around to do stuff. Ah, okay. Yeah, at some point I should probably organize my ender chest a little better, but, I mean, who's got the time, am I right? Status isn't set? Man, I wish Viking Pilot was live right now. I hear he's pretty cool. I mean, stinky. Any more Forever World episodes in the near future? Yes, I'm hoping to have one out on Sunday. I have started recording it already. That's why we're on Skyblock right now instead of the Forever World, to avoid spoilers. But yeah, I've been a bad elfie the last 2 months in terms of recording and editing and stuff. I've gotta get back to it. So yeah, I apologize for the lack of videos for the past little while. I got busy and then I just never got back into the groove. But rest assured, the Forever World is coming back. After all, it is a forever world. We may step away from it from time to time, but it'll always come back. There we go. Legundo. All right. Spend too much time messaging people on Discord and not enough doing my things. Whoops. I've been there. I feel that. It's easy to fall down the Discord rabbit hole. Let's make this one pretty long. Not quite as long as the one that we just did, but we want it to reach down a fair ways. To be fair, these learning modules are horrible. There's no volume adjustment, so I mute them and forget about them. I've done that before. I feel you. There was one that I had to redo every few months when I was at... Oh, Legs is streaming. Nice. He must be feeling better. When I was at my retail store, it was so loud and there was no way to skip anything. It sucked. Maybe a bit longer than this, actually. Those suck, yeah. And it was the exact same one every single time, too, so it's like, we know the answers, we've done this before, and we hate it every time. There we go, that's a little better. I like doing the one wide ones there. Easy. Alright, this one next. Training modules suck. I had one while I was working at Walmart where the questions had to be, or where the questions had the wrong answer set up or something. So to get through this 20-minute thing, it actually took 40 minutes. Oh no. I remember there was one that we had to do. It was like a 40-minute module or something like that. But the entire thing... So you couldn't skip these videos either. The entire thing sounded like it was narrated by Microsoft Sam. So it was talking extremely slowly, and you couldn't skip it. And it was the most boring stuff ever. Yeah. The things we do for money, am I right? Let's go down pretty far for this one. I don't have many 2-wides that go far into the void. The one with text on the screen and narration over that you could skip are the ones that I hated. Or could not skip, yeah. I read so much faster than they talk, yeah, every single time. There should be a skip option. Like, in reality, if you skip everything and then you fail the test at the end, then, yeah, you gotta go back and retake it. Like, that's on you at the end of the day. But if you read faster than the thing speaks and you're able to skip it and you go through it and you get 100% on the test at the end, why does it matter if you listen to it or not? As long as you got all the content that you needed. Uh-oh. There we go. Should this go? I'm thinking maybe... I want it to go down further than this. So maybe close to the bottom of this one, but not quite at the bottom. I'm trying to think as far in advance as I can so that, you know, it doesn't look weird at the end. I'm thinking if I go down this far on this one, how far do I have to go down on the next one so that I keep the odd scale going. Because we don't want it all to line up at the end of the day. Little bit more. I don't want it to quite be as long as this one. So I'm thinking once we get a little bit lower than this, we'll start breaking it. Like right here-ish. Okay, let's see how that turned out. Yeah, there we go. I think that's good. Okay. I think we're going to take a little bit of a break from this. And we're going to fly over to the Mangrove market because I want to see if we've made any sales recently. I haven't been there in like a month. So we may actually be out of stock on some stuff for all I know. But we gotta check. So let's land Fredbird over here. Boom. Alright, yeah, our Elytra is fine. Let's go. Mangrove Market is such a cool build. Thank you. Yeah, it took me a while to get all the placements just right on that. Join the Discord and the Discord SMP. I tried Lagundos and got confused immediately. I'm trying to get into server play. Not tonight, though. Tonight is D&D. That is totally fair. But yeah, you're more than welcome to join our SMP. And if you have any issues with the joining process, feel free to just open a ticket and ask one of the mods. We're always on standby to help with the joining process. But yeah, basically it's just join the Discord, go to get roles and get the viewer server role. Then after that, it opens up a new section of the Discord, and then you go to the server info tab, and it's got all of the steps 1 through 5 or whatever it is on how to join. Basically, you just have to link your Discord account by trying to join the server. I'm excited. Yeah, we'll be excited to have some new members. It'll be good. And yeah, we've got a super big world border, so it shouldn't be hard to find a place to settle down and build. We've got an awesome shopping district. Ooh, money. We've got an awesome shopping district and a really good community. We do community projects all the time. A little bit of money. Wonder if Anathra's got anything in here. This isn't my shop, but... Oh, yeah, he's got some dark oak. Cool. Oh yeah, Anathra's got some profits to collect. Oh yeah, we've got a great community. And yeah, I stream on the viewer server every Friday as well. Okay, yeah, there's some profits in the bookshop too. Have a great night. Time to go for game night. Enjoy. D&D is always so much fun. I miss playing D&D. Ooh, okay, people been buying gravel. I don't know how we're splitting the profits in this store, so I'm not going to take anything. But yeah, this is all the stuff from the bartering farm. Right, I still have to stock dirt. Money. Okay, I've got to restock a lot of the redstone components. That's going to be fun. Oh, yeah, a lot of the redstone components. Okay. Love D&D, me too. I haven't played in quite a while. I'll have to check out the SMP at some point myself. I'm just slow to join things usually. No worries. We run the server all the time. It's what we call a forever server. So yeah, we're never resetting the server essentially. When an update comes out, we just update the server, and if need be, we expand the world border. Oh, we gotta make more dispensers. That's gonna be painful. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we really need more observers. Okay, good to know. Oh, you can start to see the pillars from spawn. That's pretty cool. Let's land over here and sleep. So one of the things that I am going to be doing, and this is part of why I think it'll be cooler to have some of the pillars that go lower as well, is we're going to be doing a lot of verticality with the kingdom, right? So you saw that the island back there goes up to like that point right there, and it goes down pretty low. It goes down to about the same point as this island, but I want to have parts that are lower as well, and they may actually go under this island even and come to the front. So it'll be cool to kind of see how the pillars connect to the bottom side of the island. And maybe we'll even put a water stream in the middle of one of the 3x3s or the 5x5s or something so that you can take the pillar down to a lower part of the island. Who knows? But I also want to go up as well. My goal by the end of the season is I want my kingdom to touch the very top of the world and the very bottom of the world. Not including water streams. But I want to have an island that the bottom point touches -64 or whatever it is. And the top point touches 316, 312, 324, whatever it is. So we got lots of building left to do. And the pagoda, although it's our front building, that's going to be me and Kit's home. It's going to be small in comparison. Like I want to do a building comparable in size to the Nether Castle in Season 1. And that'll be on one of the back islands. I'm thinking off to this side. Because we've got more of a cliffy region on this side. So I'm thinking if we do another building kind of in this area here, that could be really cool. And then have a town in behind here in the center. Sorry, I've been lurking. Only just got here yesterday during the stream weekend. I guess I'm stuck here now. You bet. You're stuck with the glub forever. Welcome in. Welcome in. How's it going, Nikita? But yeah, we've just been working on our pillars to spawn here. We built a bunch more, I think. Yeah, we were up to here when we started, and we've done all of these ones today. And we're gonna see how many more of them we can do by the end of stream. I want to try and get bottoms on all of these ones. That way I can just keep continuing out and build as many bases as I can before our next stream. Our next stream that we're gonna wind up doing is actually gonna be a creative one. We voted on that earlier. We're gonna work on the new island in creative mode, trying to get that ready to build over here. Because I want to start doing that during my charity weekend. It'd be cool to build the entire thing during the charity event, actually. And then obviously a whole bunch of work on the Extra Life Island as well. Sorry, I'm just thinking about things. So, I don't know if you guys remember from my design, but I have a waterfall that comes off the side of the cliff here and kind of goes down into the void. And then there's a canyon that kind of runs down the side of the nether portal and the side of the pagoda down this way and kind of drops off the edge here, right? I'm thinking it would be kind of cool to have an area maybe down here that's like a lower island river that just runs this way around this island. That could be cool. I don't know how I would do it, but I'm thinking it would be cool to have those rivers go to somewhere. You're a machine, Elfie. Thanks, Deacon. I'm very excited to start building this island. I've been excited for it for a long time. The Mangrove Kingdom is one of those ones that, we make a whole whack of progress in 1 or 2 weeks. Then we go stagnant for like a month or 2. And then we make a whole bunch of progress again. Then back to the creative world. Another 2 months go by, no progress. Then a whole bunch of progress again. And that's probably what it's going to be like for the rest of the season. And then we'll be working on smaller, I say in air quotes, smaller projects like the pillars over here in between. Okay, let's put the profits away. Something I'll do off stream tonight too is I'll make all of those redstone components. I don't know how you have the patience to do all of those, but it looks really cool already. So I guess it's totally worth it. Yeah, sometimes I question my sanity when doing things like this, because I've been building for, like, all of these. I'd say this is probably like 5 or so hours of work here. Probably more, actually. 5 or 6 hours of work, I'd say, and I've gotten this much done, and I still have all of that and a few more to go. So this is easily going to be like a 20, 30-hour project to get all of these done, I think. Just at their base layer, without adding any more details. But it's going to be worth it. Actually, you know what? I'm curious to see how much playtime do I have on this server so far for the season? We're almost up to 19 days. We're doing well. We're doing well. I do think I want to take a break from these pillars, though. Actually, now that I think about it, we're gonna go out to the witch farm and the industrial area and stuff, and we're gonna just work on the dirt for a little bit, hang out and chat. Dang, yeah, it's it's a big project. And yeah, that's probably our smaller project as well, when we take into account the scale of the kingdom that I want to have. Alrighty. This is so much faster, I love it. I do still have to follow the paths though, otherwise I get lost in the void fog. But yeah, that would have taken so much longer without the elytra. Hey, Glue, how's it going? Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. What are we up to today? And yeah, how many... Yeah, I've got 5 double chests of dirt ready to go. Ads. Womp womp. So I have to keep coming out here every now and then to just, you know, spend some more time on the dirt, because... Oh, hi, Bear. What's up, dude? Bears come to say hi to everyone. Right? Okay. The screamy cat. Bear, chat says hi. I pet his side, he turned around and just kind of put his mouth on my hand like he was gonna bite it, and then he was like, nah, we're cool, and started licking my hand. He's a little goober. Oh, sneeze coming on. Whew. I have no idea where my waffle is right now. I want cuddles while I work. Bear is definitely not a cuddly cat. In fact, he hates being picked up. He will never come and sit on your lap or anything like that. He just likes being near people. Like, his favorite spot is sitting on the ottoman of our sofa right beside my desk. Likes to jump up on my desk while I am gaming or something. That's rare. Yeah, my old cat was like that too. Sitting on my mouse, oh no. My old cat, Gimli, what he would do is he would jump up on my desk and he'd lay between the keyboard and the monitor. He would just sit there while I gamed, or sometimes he'd just sit on my lap. Yeah, I miss my old cat sometimes. He's still around. He just doesn't live with me. He's living with one of my friend's parents because when I moved back in with my mom quite a while ago, she wouldn't let me bring the cat. So she was like, you have to get rid of your cat or you cannot live here. And, you know, I didn't really have many other options, so wound up having to give my cat to my friend's mom. But at least he's still in a place that I can, you know, keep tabs on him. Yeah, he's still doing well. I think he just turned 11. Yeah, his birthday would have been last month, so yeah, I think he's 11 now. Yep, old man Gimli. It's so sad. Yeah, it wasn't my first choice. Trust me, I looked around to try and find a place within my budget, but I just couldn't find anything, so yeah, I had to bite the bullet and go back to my parents. Realistically, I could have taken him back when I moved back out, but he had already been with my friend's mom for like 2 years or something like that at that point, and I was like, I don't want to uproot him again. He's happy. He's good. Because, yeah, she always told me, like, hey, if you get your own place and you want to take him back, you're more than welcome to, but, you know, that wouldn't be fair to him. Exactly. If she was, like, looking to, you know, get rid of him or something like that, I would have taken him back in a heartbeat at that point, but, yeah, he was happy, she was happy, so I was like, you know what? He can stay unless she really wants me to take him back. But yeah, I get pictures from time to time. That takes strength too, you know? Yeah, for sure. It's, you know, it's always tough saying goodbye to a pet. Especially when you know that, you know, they're still around, you just can't see them. It's a little bit different, like, at the end of their life, because you're like, you know what, they've lived a long, happy life. So yeah, you can kind of take solace in that, but yeah, it's tough when you know that, he's still out there, I just can't see him. What was the point of all that pathing? Okay, so, yeah, I guess if you don't know how Skyblock Kingdoms works, then that might be a little confusing to you. So, we're in Skyblock, right? So, obviously, there's no dirt to just go grab, right? So, in order to make more dirt, what you have to do is you have to take 2 dirt and 2 gravel and turn that into coarse dirt. But coarse dirt doesn't work the same way as regular dirt. So, you turn it all into path block, and then you mine it back up, and you've doubled your dirt. Oh yeah, I go visit him whenever I'm down that way, but I live in a different province now, so it is not that often. But yeah, we're essentially just doubling our dirt every time we do this. It's a long process, but it needs to be done. Undermining Spruce's natural monopoly. Yeah, but you know what? In Skyblock Kingdoms, the only true monopoly is your sapling. Not to mention, it's fun to poke fun at Nuke and Leon. Be like, stinky spruce dirt. Yeah, that stuff doesn't taste great at all. This is premium dirt, though. So much extra work, I know. It's really the only way for us to get it without paying a insane amount from the Spruce Kingdom. So far this season, I have made 64,000 dirt. Had no idea it worked like that. Yeah, it's a long process, just like most things in Skyblock. But believe it or not, it's not the most annoying process, because if you want regular terracotta, that's one that I used a lot in the Mangrove market. The process for that is you take dirt and dirt and gravel, and you turn that into coarse dirt to duplicate it. Then you have to take that coarse dirt, put it up, the regular dirt that you just made, put it up here and turn it into mud. And then you have to have dripstone below it to drain all the water out of that mud to make clay. Then you take the clay and you smelt it to make terracotta. It is such a long process. So to make the 2 double chests that I needed for the Mangrove market, it took me a lot of hours. Like, I'd say I probably spent a good 8 hours making those 2 double chests. That's so many steps. That's evil. I know. It sucks, but the things we do for good builds, am I right? Gotta go. Have a great day. See you later, Glue. Thanks again for the raid. But yeah, I still have to improve this this dirt tray out here, because I want to have a bunch of multi-tiered areas for the different stages of making everything up to terracotta. So obviously I've got my dirt tray down here where I make the dirt. Then I've got the area up here where I make mud. But sometimes I don't want to turn the mud into clay, so I don't want to put dripstone below this. So I need another layer, probably below here, which will be identical to this, but it'll have dripstone on the bottom. So that's where I would put the mud that I want to turn into clay to then turn into terracotta. Because there is a build coming up. I won't say too much about it because it's not my build. That's going to require a lot of clay, or a lot of terracotta. And I have been asked to provide. But yeah, I've built this tray so that I can take a row of gravel and a row of dirt from a chest and just place it all. So this tray holds 18 stacks of coarse dirt and gives you a net profit of 9 stacks every time you use it. And I've worked it out too. It takes me about 2 hours to make a single double chest of dirt. So those 5 double chests you see over there, that's about 10 hours of work. And I used to have a lot more, but yeah, Fool needed some dirt for his project, so I gave a bunch of dirt to Fool. Vintage needed a bunch of dirt for her Coliseum, so I gave like a single chest of dirt to Vintage or something like that. Pretty sure Bamboo Kingdom took some too. I told them they could help themselves to the dirt that they need for their project. I figure by the time I'm ready to go on my project, I'll have 8 double chests in reserve. If I just spend like 2 hours a couple times a week over here making dirt. And I've done just dirt making streams in the past where I spent my 2-hour stream just making a double chest of dirt. But yeah, I do have to expand this platform to be able to make the clay. Because I think that's going to be needed sooner rather than later. I just got to make sure that I get all the stuff that I need for my project first, before I start working on someone else's project. Mr. McAvid. Avid _. I'm sorry, what did you say? The mounds are doing of the making. Huh? Viking what? I know, right? I question a lot of things right now. Such as the sanity of the people that I play with. Oh, okay. Okay. Have the batteries from yesterday gotten to them? I think they... I'm pretty sure they stopped licking the battery and just ate it at this point. Yeah, that looks like that looks like a bunch of battery munchers to me. Never a dull moment on Skyblock Kingdoms, am I right? Rarely, yeah, exactly. Oh, you know what? I have shulker boxes now. This is going to be super easy to move back and forth now. That makes me very happy. I was not looking forward to bringing 8 double chests of dirt back to my kingdom. All the battery acid consumed is showing, pretty much. Also, Dana, how's it going? Welcome in. Also, I should probably ask, I am pronouncing your name right? Or am I, like, massively butchering it? How did anything ever get done before Shulkers? That is a great question. I honestly have no idea. Working on code at the moment. Pronounced correctly. Perfect. Ooh, coding. Are you coding for work or are you doing a personal project? I also got my degree in computer science, so I speak the coding language. Alfie's normal until you look at the builds. Yeah, exactly. I have a degree in mathematics, working towards a PhD. That is impressive. Good for you. Yeah, I'm not that fancy. I just have my my college degree. I'm considering upgrading to a university one, but I wouldn't be able to start that until September next year, so for now, I play Minecraft. And, you know, hope and pray that I can find a job. But, I mean, yeah, the job market's not great. I'm surrounded by smart people. Oh no, trust me, school does not mean smart. Exhibit A, look at this empty head in front of you. You know what's going through my head right now? Blub. Fish. The other skyblockers are weird, though. You know what? I can't argue with that. What's the difference between a college and a university degree? So, it's just I guess the level of education. So in college you can get, or at least where I live in Canada, you can get your diploma or you can get your advanced diploma. And those are two different programs. So I've got my advanced diploma. And then in university, you've got your bachelor's degree, you've got your master's degree, and you've got your PhDs. And then, yeah, those are just different levels of education, and they deal with different aspects of the field. So, for example, the schooling that I did, it was very hands-on. We did almost exclusively programming. But if I were to go and do my upgraded degree at university, I would do a lot more of the mathematics side of things. So I'd have to do like a bunch of levels of physics. I'd have to do a bunch of levels of calculus. I'd have to do discrete mathematics, all that kind of stuff. So dealing with more of the theoretical side of computer science. But realistically, in my mind anyways, all I really needed was the college side of things, because that teaches me the practical side of things. Knowing the theoretical side is good, obviously, but when you're in the workforce, you're doing the practical stuff. I think college and uni are just two different words for the same thing in the US. My brother went to college but got a degree in material engineering. That's fair. Yeah, yeah, I don't know exactly how it works in the US. I have kind of an idea based off of, you know, what I know about our system and the similarities between them. But there's also a lot of differences too, because in Canada, our system is kind of like a hybrid between the US and the UK. So yeah, there's a lot of similarities, but also a lot of differences. I don't know how either works and I'm in college. As long as you know how your program works, that's all that really matters. I'm gonna finish up this batch of dirt, and then we will probably start wrapping things up here. But yeah, I graduated from my program last year in December. So it's almost been a year, actually. And yeah, next September I'm considering going back to school, either part-time or full-time, depending on if I find a job by then. I don't have a program yet, I'm just taking random courses to see what I want to do. That's fair. There's nothing wrong with doing general education, honestly. Gives you a very broad set of skills. That can be used in pretty much any field. Because yeah, I always tell people, you can learn hard skills at any point in your life. But the things that you need for every single field are your soft skills. That's what you have to work on the most, especially early on in life. So learning how to work in a team, learning organization, learning how to get along with management, all that kind of stuff. Being personable. These are all things that you need to learn early in life and are useful to every field. And those are the kind of things that you generally learn in like a general education course, right? So you'll learn marketing, all that kind of stuff. Marketing is useful for every field. Business management, that's useful for every field. To some degree, math is useful for every field. And yeah, you don't want to spend a whole bunch of money on specializing into a field before you know exactly what you want to do either. I know a bunch of people who went into college because their parents pressured them to go into college right after high school, and they went in for something that they didn't really want to do. They got like a year or two into it, and then they dropped it, and they wound up doing something else entirely. But yeah, that's basically just 2 wasted years at that point. So there's nothing wrong with taking gap years. There's nothing wrong with doing general education. There's nothing wrong with just working after high school. That's what I did, was I took, I think, 2 or 3 years off after high school to figure out what I wanted to do and just work. And then I figured out what I wanted to do, so I went to college for it. And also I got fed up with retail. I'm okay at math, better than some of my classmates in certain courses. That's good. Everyone's got their strengths. You just gotta figure out what yours are. Actually, originally, before I started in computer science, I was actually thinking about going for HR. but then I realized how boring that would be, and I switched. My best friend, he originally wanted to go through school to be an anesthesiologist, but then he got through his first year of medical school and went, I do not want to do this for the rest of my life. And he switched to business accounting. As someone who teaches at university, it's a lot of money to spend when you don't know what you want to do. Absolutely. Oh yeah, they make great money, but it's also like 13 years of school. And yeah, if he figured out after his first semester it's not something he wanted to do, then honestly that's a good thing he figured it out first semester rather than like 4 years down the line. The general societal pressure to go to college directly after didn't quite get to me, but I took a gap year since it was COVID, tried some online courses at community college, and then dropped out like 2 months in. That's fair. Now it's been 5 years and I'm trying again. Yeah, I remember my mom specifically, she tried to pressure me into going to college right after high school. And when I decided not to, she actually got really angry at me. But, yeah, I didn't let that sway me, especially since she didn't go to college. But yeah, I took my gap years, I worked, and yeah, I wound up on the course that I wanted to be on. That's when my parents tried and it was like, yeah, no thank you. Alrighty. Well, we managed to get up to a single chest of dirt today, and we finished a whole bunch of pillars. I think that is probably good for now, because Elfie's hungry, so I'm gonna go find some food to eat. But if you hold on with me here, we'll find someone to raid out to. I'm gonna assume Viking is still alive. Let's see. Anathra is also live. Lagundo is live. Wow, there's a lot of people live. Viking. Reg. Let's raid into Lagundo. We haven't raided Lagundo in a while. Yeah. We're gonna split off here. So the YouTube audience I'm gonna send over to Viking. Add redirects. Viking pilot. There we go. Alright, so there we go. I'll say goodbye to you now, YouTube. Have a good one. Enjoy Viking's stream.